Hello, friends. How are you today? Hello, hello in the comments. Hi, Lee and Peggy and Brianne and Teresa. Hello, welcome. My name's Libby Hickson, and I'm the Marketing and Sales Director at Pink and Main, and I am here for a live stream. Hi, Polly. Hello, everyone. Hi, Holly. Holly and Polly. Hi, Weir. Hi, I'm Rita. Hello, hello. Welcome. All right. So if you saw my little thing I posted on my Instagram, I'm in the mood to make a Halloween card, and it is Mixed Media Monday, so I'm going to add a little bit of mixed media into it as well. Hi, Connie. I should have tagged Simon Hurley because I think I'm going to use some of his paste today, just for fun, just for kicks. So how's everybody doing? Did you have a good weekend? I got to teach a class yesterday at Pink and Main. No, not at Pink and Main. A Pink and Main class at Impressive Ideas. My email dinged and it distracted me. I don't know if you guys heard that. I don't know how to silence that. Anyway, it was a lot of fun getting to hang out with some people there at the store and do some foiling. We did regular foiling on the mink, and then we did some other types of foiling as well. And they gave me some ideas for future lives that I'm going to have to share with all of you, all the fun things that you can do with Pink and Main Cheerfoil. But that's not the topic of today's live. That's just a little aside. And I hope you all had a good weekend as well. It looks like Lee got her Pink and Main package. Yay. Polly had a great weekend with her daughter. That's very nice. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my overhead camera and get going. All right. So here's what I pulled out to play with today. This is from the August release, I think. This is called Crafted By, and it's this cute little witch. She's down here. She's crafting up some brews, some witch's brews in her, I don't know, what do you call it? A witch's lair in her witch studio. I don't know. Anyway, I stamped out some of the things from this set, and I thought I would go ahead and color them up, and then we would make a background. I already embossed this. Can you see the stars? There we go. This is the stars embossing folder, which I think is in this month's release. And I just think it's super fun. And so this is what I'm going to go ahead and start with that I thought I would use the solar paste on. So I'm using the solar paste in Royal Flush, which it has this purple label. So I'm assuming it's going to make a purple color on my dark cardstock. So that is my plan. I also die cut a little panel that I thought would be my little focal point somewhere on this card. I'm not quite sure what my layout will be yet. But that is the plan for today. So let me set some stuff aside. Oh, one thing I wanted to show you guys. This is not Pink and Maid related at all, except for it was part of my class. In my class yesterday, I had the die cut leaves. These are from the cut and emboss folder. So it's an embossing folder that also cuts. And it makes the texture in the leaf and then cuts it out at the same time, which is really super cool. This is totally not related to what I'm doing today. I'm just like a squirrel today talking about all the things. Anyway, in the class, we blended it, and I'm sorry about my nails. Oof, they're bad. Anyway, we added some distress spritz to it, and I put this in my Instagram as well, but this is the sheet that was down in my box where we were doing all the spraying, and it has like this amazing shine to it. Can you see that? It's like blinding. It's so shiny. And since this is Mixed Media Monday, I just wanted to share. This is just something that was supposed to be scrap, but I'm like, that is way too pretty, especially that corner with all the gold. Too pretty to throw away. So I'm going to be using that on something in the future. So yes, I keep all the things. All right. And I forgot to turn off my overhead light. I don't know. I might run over and turn that off if that's distracting. Right now, I'll just put my paper over it so you can't see it. And let's see here. I need to grab a little. No, I always think I have to put a craft mat down when I'm doing stuff on this, but this is a glass mat, and I don't know why I can't wrap my head around the fact that I can just use this. All right, so this is the solar paste that I'm using. Ew, let me get this stuff off of here, just because it's going to bug me. Hi, Wendy. Hello, everyone else who's joined. Yes, it was fossilized amber distress spritz. So pretty. It's a combination of that. It was a red, a yellow, and an orange. So I'm forgetting barn door maybe, and then rusty hinge. I think those were the three that we used. It's 3 p.m. already, Sherry. Welcome. So we're making a little Halloween card today. I have the stars embossing folder, which I already embossed, and I love it. Cute little star background, and I'm going to try putting some solar paste on there in Royal Flush, and I'm going to see what this does. So I'm just going to use my finger because I've seen Simon use his finger a million times, and I'm just going to rub it over. At first, I was thinking I was going to try to just hit the raised parts, but you know what? I love that it's making it like a. You can't really see how purple it is, but it's making it a shimmery purple. That's really pretty. And I started with Pink and Main Blue cardstock, which is Barbershop is the color. And I'm just tapping it on my desktop, my glass surface, so that I can not have so much on my finger, you know, and just use that as my little palette, I guess you could say, or whatever, my little pile of paste to put on this. I'm trying to smooth it out a little, not have a bunch of streaks in it. Oh, I wish you guys could. Oh, you can kind of see. Look how pretty. So pretty. Hi, Flora. Hi, Denise. New grandbaby. That's exciting. Hi, Kathy. Hello, everybody. Sorry if I didn't say your name when you came in. I wasn't looking the whole time. I don't know. I think some mixed media purists would say that I shouldn't be sticking my finger in this. I might contaminate it a little. I could have got a little pile out with my my palette knife, but what can I say? I live on the edge. I think I'm going to have something in the center here, so I don't necessarily have to cover the center, but you know, it's so pretty, and I don't want to not have it there just in case I change my mind. Just trying to smooth it out a little. I think I missed this corner a little. Can you see what this looks like now? Ooh, it's so pretty. So I thought that would kind of be the background of some sort, kind of like a night sky. That would be my ideal night sky with a purple shimmer to the night. I'm probably going back over areas I don't need to, but. Okay, I think that's good. And look at my finger. My finger's purple too. Love it. Okay, setting him over here to dry, and then let me, I'm pretty sure that dries really quick too. It's so shimmery and pretty. I know it's kind of late to be making Halloween cards, but you know, you could still make them this weekend for people nearby that you're going to hand them to, right? So I just had to get at least one done for the season. I know everyone's moved on to Christmas by now. Probably going to do some general fall themed cards this week as well, before I go full scale into Christmas next week in November. Can you believe it's November next week, or even the end of this week, actually? That is very hard for me to comprehend. This passage of time thing is just, you know, it goes too quick. Okay. Yeah, making Christmas cards all year long, especially if you're a good person who sends them, is a very smart idea, smart way to do it. All right, so this is, again, the set that I'm using. If you weren't here, I know, it feels like it's still June, doesn't it, Brianne? How is it already almost November? I can't believe it. We're on like the rapid downhill slide to Christmas. I guess I need to start getting some ideas for my kids together. Yeah, that's Wendy. That's not good, is it? That the older you get, the faster the days go. Ugh. Okay. Anyhow, this is the set I'm going to use. It's called Crafted By, and I didn't cut out the girl at her desk making her potions, but I did desk. It's like a table. I did the little one in the cauldron, the one with the broom, and the one just standing there with the cute little kitty on her hat. And of course, I would definitely want to add a little cat. And then I did some of the stars. This is the cutest thing in the whole set. Look at this little frog. He's so cute. So cute. And then the little spiders for the corner as well. Okay. So what I'm thinking I also want to do is add a little action wobbler. We actually have these at Pink and Maine as well. They're called fun wobblers. And I've never actually made a card with one before, and I just think they're fun. So I might have to put that on the bottom, which was making me think maybe I should do her and she could be, oh, maybe she's too big or too small. I mean, let me take one out and look. That might help me figure this out. 90 degrees in Texas. You know, the first year that my son, when he was a toddler, and the first year I was taking him out trick-or-treating, and when I lived in Texas, I lived in Austin, Texas. And I got him a costume of a monkey, and it was all like furry. It wasn't really furry, but it was really heavy costume. And he was so miserable because it was so hot in Texas. It was way too hot for that costume. So that was my lesson learned about costumes in Texas. I guess I could, it fits behind her head. I could just have her attached by her head. That might work. Have you guys used these before? Is there any place that I should make sure I have it? I could also just put it behind this, and that could be cute as well. Just for fun. All right, so let me start on my coloring. I want to have something to put under my paper since I'm on my glass mat. I couldn't even say that word. Here's a piece of paper. Yeah, Sherry, I grew up in Michigan, so it was the same. So, I was thinking of Halloweens from my childhood. Sherry's saying how in Canada that they have to have warm costumes for the kids or something big enough that you can wear a jacket underneath. And that's what I grew up with as well. So that's what I was thinking when I got that monkey costume. But it was too much. Do any of you have kiddos who are trick-or-treating this year? Mine are teenagers, and we're beyond that. But we have a lot of new kids in our neighborhood, which is fun because I know this is not related to my card and I'm totally off subject, but in my neighborhood, there's kind of like two sides to the neighborhood. And we would always go to the other side for trick-or-treating when my kids were little, because that's just where all the kids were mostly. And so we would meet up with them and trick-or-treat over there. And our side of the neighborhood would hardly get in a single trick-or-treater. I would like leave a bowl of candy out and it would still be full when we got home. And now I think there's a lot more kids on our side of the neighborhood. So I'm excited to see them come and trick-or-treat. We'll probably have a little fire pit in our driveway, and I'll carve my pumpkin Halloween night and do all those things and hand out candy. So fun. Okay. So for my little witch, I think I want to do this one. So I'll set these aside for now. And I want to do these cute little other items and these as well. And then they'll somehow we'll make a card with that. I don't know. And so I think I want to make a purple hat on her. Some purples to color with. I'm going to do I'm debating, should she have green skin or regular skin or whatever? Hi, Paula from Barbados. Nice to see you. I don't know. Should she be a green witch? That would add more color to the card, I guess. So maybe she will have green face, black hair, purple hat and outfit, and then a dark gray going on black cauldron, I think is what we'll do. Green skin. Green is fun. Okay. All right. So that is my plan for this. Let's do her face first. And like I said on Friday when I was coloring, what I learned from Lori Craig is you just want to be dusting the paper with your marker. I'm using Olos, but it's kind of the same if you're using other alcohol markers. And I'm going in with my darker color. Just got a little V-neck on. And I'm just going to try and do just 2-shade blending. I don't want to do a ton of blending and spend forever coloring is my plan. The other thing I've learned is you shouldn't keep capping your markers, but I just did it anyway because it's my habit. She's very green. She's Elphaba. Any Wicked fans out there? I'm so excited for the movie. I can hardly stand it. I think that's coming Thanksgiving week, isn't it? Anybody out there Wicked fans? I bet Pink and Main has a princess stamp. I need to get like a princess, fairy princess, and then use one of these little witches and make myself a Wicked card. Yes, everyone's excited for Wicked. I love that musical. I've seen it twice when it's toured to Austin. Not Austin, gosh. Where do I live now? Atlanta. I don't think I ever saw it when I lived in Austin. Okay, there's her greenness. And of course I have to add, I guess her nose should still be green because, it's part of her. I'm going to add some pink to her cheeks because I love to do that. Some of my markers. Okay. Pause for a moment. Hi, Karen. Hi, Susie. I mentioned I taught that class yesterday, and because I'm me, I still haven't unpacked. So I need to go ahead and grab a couple things out of my bag. Just a second here. There we go. See, I'm still packed, and some of my Copics are in here, and I think it's my pinks. My white Posca. Where is my gel pen? If you guys know me, you know I can't color without my my white Posca and my black gel pen. And also my pinks were in there, so I need to get these back in my buckets. But RV 0.2, RV 0.1. Hey, Jen Shirkus. I did say Halloween. Are you a Halloween fan? I get nervous when Jen comes here when I'm coloring. Oh, man. Oh, well. I'm still going to do me, even if it's not as good as what Jen does. Because she is so amazing. And I think I want a little darker purple to add to this. So RV1 or BV 1.4. This might be too dark. We'll see. Thank you, Jen. So Jen, speaking of Jen Shirkus, or as my friend Tracy says, Shirkus McGurkus, who swims in the circus. She just announced her slate of teachers for her Crop on the Cape, which is coming up next March, but registration's coming up on this coming Monday, right, Jen? And she's doing a live tomorrow, I think, to talk about the whole event. But anyway, it's an event on Cape Cod, and I am teaching at it. Yay. So I'm going to have 2 Pink and Main classes at her event. And so if it's something that you could possibly travel to, it's going to be a lot of fun. I buy the table at the event as well, a table, so that I can sit there and make things the whole time I'm not taking classes or, teaching classes. And like Sharon, who teaches awesome, like ranger classes. I haven't looked to see what she's doing this year, but that's usually what she does. Great teacher. She's also going to be there teaching. And it's just going to be a ton of fun. So my friend Tracy's doing a scrapbooking class with 49 and Market. So lots of fun stuff. Sherry, you should come down from Canada and join us at the event. And I mentioned, I think last time, but Sherry here in the comments owns a great store in Canada called Paper Crafters Workshop. So there she is so far. I'm going to make her little outfit purple, but I'm not sure I can do all 3 of these colors on there without getting out of the lines too much. So it's fun to go to Crop on the Cape. My sister-in-law Lori goes with us usually, and last year we flew into Boston and then drove over to the Cape, and we were driving along, and I see like red in a field, and I realized we were looking at a cranberry bog, and I got so excited. I'd never seen one out in the wild before, and so we had to pull over and take pictures. And then, of course, we also get to drive over to, if you follow Jen Shirkus on Instagram, you know that she loves to go to the ocean because she's a mermaid and she lives there on Cape Cod, and she goes to her beach. And so we drive over to her beach, and it's fun to, just go where the mermaid goes. So anyway, it's going to be a lot of fun. Hi, Connie, trying to join from work. Thank you. Hi, Roberta. Nice to see you. Hi, Melissa. So the most of the weekend, unless you're just taking tons and tons of classes, which is awesome too, is a crop. So you just bring your stuff that you want to work on, and you buy a table, and you get to sit there. Jen, I don't know if she will this year, but she's put Lori and I at the same table, I think 2 years in a row. So, the people that we sit with are now, our people that we sit with. So that's kind of fun too. You see the same people year after year when you go. Yeah, so I shouldn't have done that. I thought there was a little spot missing in her face, so I messed with it. Okay, some grays for her hair and cauldron. I think I'll do cool grays. What's words, Libby? What color should her potion be? What color do you guys think I should bring in for her little potion that she's brewing? Roberta, that would be so much fun if you could do that, if you could swing it. It's also like on-site shopping there at Crop on the Cape. My friend Tracy has her Papercraft Clubhouse, has a little pop-up store there. There's other fun ones. Actually, oh no, it's not. I was gonna say I bought a little die cut thing last year of, I was thinking it was a Alphaba, but it was actually Wednesday from, whatever. I'm drawing a blank. Wednesday. That's the name of the show on Netflix, right? But it's Addams Family Wednesday. Yeah, anyway. Might have made this too light. Orange. People are saying orange. Classic Halloween. Orange, 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 orange. Okay. Orange it is. Going with one darker of the grays. I do this often when I color. I do it all and then like, I want it darker, and then go over the whole thing again. Yes, I'm going to color the kitty too, Jen, for sure. Any event with Jen is fun. That is, truer words have never been spoken. Okay, let's see here. do. I'm going out of the lines like crazy. Can't wait until Olo comes out with the bullet nibs. If I ever miss that and it happens, and you guys know it, and I'm on here, you say, you need to tell me, okay? Say, hey, go get your bullet nibs. Okay. I think on her hair, I'm just going to go every other. I'm not one of those people who can like color really great hair. So, you know, just bear with me here. Do I want to have a little streak going across it? I mean, does the switch even have like nice highlights in her hair? I don't even know. Jen has games at the event too, and just, yeah, it's just a lot of fun. All kinds of fun stuff going on. Then, of course, you also get to take lawn class from the one and only Jen Shirkus, which is exciting. Her hair's looking a little like mine. The gray's kind of growing out, you know. Okay, good enough. Let me get these capped back up again. Although I should do my kitty while they're out, shouldn't I? By the way, Sherry, if you're still here, I thought it was pretty funny when you and Linda were fighting over me earlier. I felt so special. I'm just going to color him all this color and then decide how I want to shade him because I'm not sure. Black cats are my favorite, so he for sure has to be a black cat. But of course, because it's a witch's cat for Halloween, of course it's a black cat. My opinion from my extensive research of owning one cat is that black cats are the nicest cats there are. By the way, I don't know where my cat is. He's usually in here with me, and today he's not. So he didn't even hear me say all the nice things about him. I'm going to get ink on these things if I'm not careful. Jeepers. Maybe like a shadow just on one side instead of trying to do both sides on this little kitty. It's Jack's birthday today, Jen. Aw. Happy birthday to your sweet kitty. I read a thing on, on Facebook, which who knows, or not Facebook, Instagram, whatever, in social media, saying that it's rare to have a female black cat, that they're usually males. But I don't even know if that's true. I haven't verified the little fact I saw in a graphic there. But I like cat videos too much because now my Instagram is almost all cat videos. What can I say? Love them. Sometimes I see everyone's cards. hidden between all the cat videos. Okay, good enough. Good enough. Okay, now back to her. We wanted orange in her little brew, so we'll get that done. I also need to color her band on her hat some color. I feel like if her brew is, and there's just like the teeniest space under her hand, as if I could get orange in there without screwing everything up. I feel like the bubbles should be orange too if they're coming out of that brew, right? I'm very quiet when I color. Sorry about that. Gotta focus. Okay. She still needs some, even witchies need little pink cheeks, right? Maybe yellow. I'm just gonna do yellow on her little band on her hat. Guess it could have also been black. There's a lot of purple that bled into that, so maybe I will make it black just because it's not covering very well. I'm very light with the grays on this. You know, my blacks aren't looking very black. They're looking very gray, but I don't care. I'm good. I'm good with it. Okay, so there she is. Then my kitty still needs pink as well. Just saw some sad stories about kitties. Ooh, my pink is blooming. What do you call it? I don't know, but that's weird. It's never done that before. So we'll switch to the other end. I have to fix that. Okay, black on her eyes. Getting the goobers off my black glaze pen. She's so cute. Do I dare make teeny tiny black dots on this without messing it up? I should fix his cheek first. He looks like he got punched in the cheek because I got a big a big blob of pink on there. Let me try this one. Tone that down just a little. I know. And I did it a couple times with the pink Roberta. She's saying how capping and uncapping. I did mention that I shouldn't do it, but yet I did it anyway. But that might have been what caused it. I only capped and uncapped like once, but who knows? Could have done it. Somebody also told me that if a color does it a lot, I should replace the nib on it. But I do believe that's the first time my pink has ever done that. I think that's what I'm going to do on that. There she is so far. A little dot on my cheeks of my little kitty. Okay, so then we still have this guy, which I think I might have to use a Jen trick on that. This is copyright Jen Shirkus, and put it on a little tape because it's so tiny since I already die cut it. So this is what Jen does, has people do when she teaches classes, is put all the little bitties on tape, and then you have something bigger to hold on to. I would go like that. I could put all the other things on there. So what I'm doing here is, you know, copyright Jen Shirkus 2024. I mostly wanted it for that little frog. So he needs to have, I think, some pink on him because I think that would be cute. My little green frog will tie in with my green face, which Sherry put Shirka's method TM. There's my little froggy. Color the moon. Y2.3. Oh, wait a minute. Why do I have two Y2.3s? Oh, look at that. That's funny, you guys. I usually have my markers the same color on each end. And somehow these got switched, and I literally don't know how. That's funny. It's probably when I was showing somebody how you do it, and then I didn't put them back together correctly. I've mentioned before. So this is how Olo markers come. Then there's a little ring that you use to connect them, and you can have two different colors on one, or you could have they sell a little handle that you could put on it. But I like to have the same color on both ends because I was lucky enough to buy them all when they had their founders thing, and it was a great deal. Not sure if I could afford it if I did it now, but it just makes it easier for me because I'm used to having the same color on both ends from all the years of Copic coloring. And yeah, so that was just kind of funny. Let's see, let's do B 2.0. Denise, I have so many squirrel moments. It's just not even funny. I'm just putting a very light blue kind of at the bottoms of my clouds. I'm almost done with the coloring, and then we can actually start putting together this little card. Just going to put a little dot on my spider. I don't know if you guys are judging my stamping at all, but I think I need to re-ink my black because it turned out really light. And I said, oh, well, good enough. Okay, I'm going to put my markers away real quick and then finish this card. Whew. Okay, I threw him. RVs. Okay. Just adding a little bit of my white to things just because I love it. Okay, so there's my coloring. All done. Going back to our background that we started with. Again, this was the stars embossing folder with the solar paste in Royal Flush that I just put all over it with my finger. That's why I have a little bit of purple on my finger still. And then I was going to do a little background for this scene to be on. Let me just think this through for a second. Put him in the corner. She can have a little thing and another little thing. Okay, so that is the general plan. Let me get out some blending brushes and add a little ink behind her. Let's see if there's anything in this one. My favorite thing to do is just grab a brush on my desk and see if there's anything in it from last time I made a card. And that one had some. Let me see if my green has anything for the bottom. And it does. Yay. So don't ask me what ink colors these are because I have no idea. They're just in my brush. Now the question is, do I want to keep that whole background? I'm thinking maybe cut it in 2/3 or so, have a little dividing line there, and then put that on there popped up. Oh, and then I had my little action level too. I almost forgot about that. I think I want to put a little message on this. I was thinking of doing something foiled, but I'm not feeling it for this card. I did get out the foiling. This is the Halloween Foilables cut-ups. And look, there are some even witch-themed stuff in there. So if you've gotten this, you need to use it this week. If you watched Demo Donna did a really fun live on Friday afternoon, evening, where she made little treat toppers, treat bags using those. And they're so cute. You have to give that a look if you haven't watched that yet. Okay. I think you guys are liking that. What did I just say I wanted to do? Oh, yeah. Stamp the message. Oh, Libby. Halloween greetings, I think I'll put. Or spooky hello. I think a spooky hello. I thought I would stamp that just right at the bottom right there. the layout of my card. I'm not sure if I'm loving my master plan. I'm trying to think of it while I'm getting this out and stamping it. We just keep it simple though, right? Might as well. This is not an ATC, I mean. It could be. That's a cute idea. This is just a die that I use that's, I don't know if it's, what is ATC size? I think it's a little smaller. This is 2.5 by 3 3/4 is what that happens to be. But again, it wasn't meant to be an action wobbler or anything like that. An action wobbler. I can't talk today. When can I though, honestly? I'm going to cut that down. Let me get out my trimmer. Jen just found Sherry. She was hiding over on Facebook. Trimming this down to 4 by 5 1/4 so that it's kind of a panel on my card. I'm not sure what stamper setup you're talking about, Ailey. I don't know if you're talking to me or not, but I'm not sure what you mean. I'm just going to go ahead and go for it. I'm not sure my purples go together perfectly, but I don't care. I kind of like it. Maybe I'll even mount it on another purple that's about that same color. Let's see. Although I don't have one handy, I guess. Because that would add a whole nother purple into this situation. Give me a moment to think. Could do all the shades, kind of like that. Oops, did you guys hear that off camera? My cutter just did a terrible job. Probably because I was on a soft chair. Oh my gosh. And then all my scissors I had. This is just too simple. I need something else going on here. But when I'm live, my brain doesn't work very well, so I can't think of what I'd want to add. That's why craft roulette is my nightmare. I'm trying to think on my feet. Oh, I didn't even think about that. So my Misty I've had for a million years, if that's what you're asking, Ailey. It's well worth the investment. They last a long time and they make stamping so much easier. So I'm not sure what side people usually put on the card versus the element that you're wobbling, but we're just going with this. Ooh, isn't that cute? Okay, now I need to figure out where I put my glue. Oh my goodness. I surely hope I didn't leave it at the store yesterday because that would be very, very sad. Nope, I found it. Scissors. Just trimming off my bad cutting job from my trimmer. I think I'm going to change this a little. So I'm going to put this as like a little panel on the side rather than the whole thing. And then she'll be next to the panel. And I want to put the little spider web in the corner. Hey guys, says my audio was removed. I was knocked out of the stream. I don't know if I was talking for a bit without any sound, so I don't know when that happened. Has it been silent for a really long time? I'm curious. I didn't even know it was doing that. Oh, the fun joys of going live. It's Monday. Yes, it is. Was I quiet for a really, really long time? Did you hear me talk about cutting this down or anything? You could hear me the whole, well, you couldn't have heard me the whole time because it was no audio for at least a little bit. Well, maybe I noticed it as soon as it happened then. So that's good. YouTube is drunk. Okay, Roberta. Yeah, I must have noticed it as soon as it happened. It's like that panic moment when you see something wrong on your live. It's like, oh no. Okay, little froggy. Let's see. He'll go there with the frog. That action wobbler's like high up. I don't remember what I said after saying I could cut down the panel. I don't even know. May not even want all these little clouds and stuff. I thought the stars would look like she was out in the night sky, but then I didn't really carry that through with my little panel. But I think I want them on there anyway, just for fun. Okay, let's get this down. I think even though that's high up and wobbling, I think I still want to put foam because, you know, what does Laura Basson say? Dimension is life. Only she sings it, which I'm not going to do. Oops, too long. I'm using my great big foam tape roll from Pink and Maine that I love. Doing some weird arrangement of my foam, but that's okay. Jen carries a lot with her when she goes. You're asking a lot right there. Like that. I had one other thing I wanted to stick on here, and then we will be done. And it is a somewhat mixed media. I used a little paste on here, little solar paste. Did a little action wobbling, which is different for me. Do we consider this mixed media? I don't know. It's a mixed media-ish Monday. That's true. She's a witch. She can have all the things happening at the same time. True, true. I did want to put a little bit of sparkle on that spider web. Where else? Is there anywhere else that needs sparkle? Maybe in the cauldron. Jen's here. I should have got out glitter and a quickie glue pen. It would dry faster. It'd be better. Put a little in here. As well as the little bubbles. Cute. Now the other thing I wanted to do is just see about some sequins that I love. I want to see if they go with this. They're my glistening night sequins. I feel like we need a couple of these on here as well. Cover up my glare of my lamp. How many wobblers come in a pack? Sherry is asking. It is a set of 10, 5 large and 5 small. I just used a small on this one. There are the larger ones as well. Fun wobblers. They are fun. Don't know where my little cup for these is. And I also don't have, I'll have to use this is not my pink and Maine one. Oh wait, it's just in my bag. Here it is. My pink and Maine one is so pretty. I had to use the right one. Could have grabbed some orange and then it would look like the little little bubbles in her cauldron, I guess. Maybe some out here where it's boring. I don't know if you guys can see on these little sequins on the camera. Well, you can kind of see on that one, it was shining. They're like black with some iridescent to them. So in the right light, you see purple and blue and different colors in them. So they're really pretty. Okay, lots going on this card. So I think we're gonna glue these down and call it good. Roberta, way to go. Maybe I'll get better the more I do these lives. You guys have no idea. For years, I hardly made cards. It was just when I had to do them for like a class for something. With this, I'm making cards way more often than I ever have, and it's really fun. And I don't know. The more you do it, the better you get, right? Okay. All right. So there she is. My shiny, action wobbly, cute little witchy card to say a spooky hello. Once my stickles dry, which are on the web and in her cauldron and on the bubbles, I will get this posted on my Instagram and probably the pink and Maine one as well. So back to me. So thank you guys for being here today and joining me and hanging out while I made a card. I got my Halloween card making out of my system, so yay for that. And I love these fun products. So I plan to be back again on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern time. I think Jen's doing a thing at 1 p.m. Eastern, so if you wanted to go check out her story it could be like a live stream fun day. Wednesday, I don't know what I'm going to make, Sherry. I know you want to know in advance. It's whatever Wednesday. So I think I'm going to make a fall card with something like some of the cute fall sets I haven't used yet. Maybe the mice that came out in the August release or something. So I don't know though. I don't feel comfortable making you guys watch me color for a long time. So I don't know if I want to do another one that's coloring, but we shall see. We shall see. And then Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern will be the foiling Friday. And I have some fun ideas for that as well. The snowflake embossing cut at some point, Melissa. Yes, I would love to use that. I use the leaves, like I said at my class yesterday, and I'm just loving those embossing cut folders. And so snowflakes would be for sure really fun. Color ahead of time. Sherry. I don't have all the time in the world, but that is a good idea. And maybe I will try to get that done. All right. Thank you guys for being here, and I appreciate it. And I will see you again soon. All right. Take care, everyone.